7 years before that, right? I'm 7 years old and I'm in Antigua, right? I'm on holiday with my mum, right? And we walk to the beach every day. It's like a 2-mile walk to this beach, and we walk it every day. And every day we walk past this field, and in the distance there's a hill, and on top of the hill there's a house. And my mum turned to me one day and said, "That kind of looks like the big house where the master would stay, and all the slaves would like pick sugarcane down here and stuff," right? And I was like 7 years old. I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, "Yeah, black people, we used to be slaves." And I was like, well, I'm 7 years old and I've never been a slave, right? And she was like, "No, this was years and years ago." So I was like, "Oh, so you used to be a slave?" And she was like, "Absolutely not, yeah?" And she was like, "Don't worry, when we get back to England, I'm gonna show you this box set called Roots, right? And you can learn all about the slave trade, right? Some of you might have seen it." And we get back to England, and true to her word, she takes out this box set. And I start watching it. It depicts the whole slave trade. There's a very moving scene early on where this slave, Kunta Kinte, has been taken from Africa and he's been sold at auction. He gets bought, and his master decides to change his name from Kunta Kinte to Toby, right? And Kunta Kinte is a strong African man. He says, "No, my name is Kunta Kinte, it's not Toby." This goes on backwards and forwards for a little while until the slave master pulls him up by his hands and whips him over and over again, saying, your name is Toby, say it." He goes, "No, my name is Kunta Kinte," right? By this point, loads of slaves had gathered around watching, just like, "Say your fucking name's Toby, man. We want to see you come down, yeah?" Eventually, his spirit breaks and he says, "Fine, man, fuck it. My name's Toby." He doesn't say it like that, but that's what he says, right? And at this point, my mum comes in the room and says, "Turn that off. We got to go and see your nan and granddad." Important part of the story now. My mum's mixed race. Her mum's white. So when she said, "Turn that off. We got to go and see your nan and granddad," I said, "Yes, we fucking do," right? We got to go have a conversation with Nanny about what I just saw, right? Does she know what her people were? Does Granddad know who he's married? Is his name even Granddad? Did she change that as well? We don't know. She said, "Shut up, man, just get in the car." And we drive to my nan and granddad's house and we knock on the door, right? And my nan opens the door. As soon as my nan sees me, my nan goes, "Hello, sweetheart." And I go, "Sweetheart? My name is Kazeem." Right? And she says, "Well, you'll always be sweetheart to me." Yeah, and when I heard her say that, I looked at her and I spat in her face. That's been my time. I'm Kazeem Jamal. Thank you so much, guys.